Jamie must be here. What up, Jane? How you doing? I'm good, good. Come on in.
All right, thank you. Because I've just been so busy.
Wait, what?
Girl, between work, rehearsal, class, I just stay ripping and running.
Man, I feel you on that.
Gotta stay with bills, gas, trying to get all around Houston, and I stay eating out.
Yeah.
You know, that's my favorite thing is fast food.
Yeah, and fast food will break your pockets real quick.
Want it?
Yeah.
I wish I could cook. Well, no, you know. It's like I want to know so I can be more self-sufficient and, you know, pre-prep and everybody's in this healthy phase kind of thing they want to do. And I want to participate in that, but I'm not a cook. Well, you know, don't let me lie. Because let me tell you, I can fix a mean bowl of cereal, okay? And who gonna check me on my grilled cheese sandwiches? I mean, it's top of the line. It's up here.
Grilled cheese sandwiches.
I mean, it's not for everybody. You know?
You know, like, I feel you with all these bills and stuff, you know, because I'm having a hard time just trying to keep this right here.
Yes.
So I got you. I understand you being busy and all that, but I think I can help you with the food.
What you gonna do, Dane?
I'm going to keep you from spending like $30, $40 a day. And I'm going to show you how to make some quick, simple, easy little meals that you can do on the go.
Okay.
You know, for
That's
a quick
easy.
little 30 minutes. Yes, it's easy. That
Okay.
you can do.
Okay.
That Jamie
And that don't take a lot of time.
don't take a lot of
that
time.
I can do.
Exactly.
That's on par with between cereal, sandwich, and spaghetti.
I'm going to help you out with a little bit more than sandwich and spaghetti.
Oh, okay, okay.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Yeah.
So I can give me a man. Hey! Hello! Okay.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
We're going to go right now.
To the south?
Yeah, to the stuff.
Okay.
Let's go.
You mind?
I guess so.
All right. Now that's what I'm talking about. Okay. You got everything?
Yeah, I kind of while ago.
Oh, good. So I can leave mine. Just wait.
Really?
All right. So the getting the grocery part was fast, but is this cooking part going to be as fast as you said?
I promise you it will be.
Okay.
All right, then. This is going to be simple and painless.
So you say.
It is, I promise.
Okay. So what's first, Jabug?
Well, now that we have all this stuff, let's get our seasoning out the pantry.
Okay.
All right.
So you got your salt, your pepper,
No,
your paprika.
we're going to keep it really simple, okay?
Okay.
We're going to get some garlic powder
Check.
and one of my favorites,
Tony Satcher.
Yeah.
Turn up.
Has a lot of salt in it, so that basically covers it. And then we got some extra virgin olive oil.
Why?
Because you needed to put your mushrooms and your onions in.
Oh, so you can saute everything and get it working.
Yeah. And since you know you don't know how to cook,
Right.
yeah, I'm gonna make sure you use real simple steps. So that's why we're only using these two seasonings
Okay.
and the olive oil.
Okay, that works.
Yeah. And when you make burgers they have their own grease in it, so you don't have to put it in olive oil.
Okay.
Yeah. You
So
just
we
wanna
don't
use
need
that
the
for
Chips Ahoy and the oatmeal cream pies
No, you don't
and
need
the
that.
chips. Okay.
Stay focused.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Now, let me get a plate. Got the plate. Got the bowl. All right. So, now that we have our plates and our seasoning, let's get the pots on.
All right.
So I just washed them earlier. So I'll grab the spatula. And I'll grab a pot for the hamburger and a pot for the mushrooms and onions.
Gotcha.
Alright, got your pots. Turn the light on. Turn the fire on. And do the same for this one. Alright, now while these heat up, we'll go ahead and we'll prep the burgers and the onions and the mushrooms. Alright,
So should I fake wash my hands?
You should for real wash your hands.
Okay.
So with the mushrooms, you're just gonna cut them kind of thin. Be sure not to cut your fingers, Jamie.
Right.
You say you're a pro. Like, don't do that. Alright. If they seem a little too big, too, I cut them sometimes in half. And the rest of this is going in the trash.
Garbage.
Yes. Along with this piece. Okay.
And that.
Yes. So I'm just gonna sit that there for now.
Okay.
And we're gonna slide all these vegetables into the bowl.
You're so neat.
Yes, I try to be. Alright. I should have separated them, but it's okay. I'll just leave it like that. So, we take our hamburger meat.
Ground turkey time!
Yes. And I'm just using the knife so I can eat it. We take our little pieces out, and we're gonna do like a 3-step process. So first of all, you're gonna kind of cut it out. See how big you want your burgers. Kind of mound them a little bit. I may use a little bit more, you know. We'll do a little bit like this. So once we form the meat, this is the smaller one. Alright. Throw this all in there. Alright. See how much smaller that is compared to that?
Yes.
Alright. So we throw that there. And then you got the last little piece. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to save this for the nachos.
Okay.
Okay, remember I told you you can do several things with different meat?
Right.
That's what we're going to do. We'll save that for nachos.
So you're telling me this is going to be as flavorful as the beef
yes,
that I would regularly
it will. I'll show you how to season it too.
Okay.
Okay, so you take the Tony's and just cover it.
Tony!
So, like so.
So you got a little light drizzle going.
Mm-hmm. And then you do the same thing with this one. But be careful though, because Tony's has a lot of salt.
Right.
And then I do the same thing with the garlic. I put a little bit more garlic on than I do the Tony's, and sometimes I even do this. Alright, and then another thing that I do is I kind of press the meat to make sure that the seasoning kind of sticks.
That is saturate,
yes.
participate, coagulate.
Exactly
right.
What she said. Alright, then I flip it over. And then I do another coat. Alright. And then do the same thing with this. But once this is all said and done, most people will take it and actually put it down in the skillet right now. What I do is I take it and I refold it in so all the seasoning can get everywhere. Have you ever been somewhere and the burger is seasoned on the outside, but on the inside is kind of dry and it's not together? So yeah, so I fold it back into each other, which is another reason why I try to keep my hands clean, because there's so much, you know, talking and all that, well, touching and stuff. All right, so then you just flatten it back out and do the same thing with the other. What we're going to do now is we're going to take the patties.
Yep.
And we're going to put them in the skillet. So we drop the patty.
So you say the natural grease that the meat produces itself is what keeps it from sticking to the pot?
Exactly. And then we'll let that cook for a while. So now we're going to take the chives and the mushrooms. Oh, and we're going to pick those. Until we do, we got to use the olive oil. We're going to pour a little bit of this in there. Just enough till it kind of covers the pot. Alright. So once you put the oil in the pot, when it starts to separate, when you sit it there, like it's doing now, that usually means that it's hot. You just want to drop your onions in. Be careful because this will splatter. You don't want the grease to get on your shirt. Alright. A little bit of that in there. And I'll save a little bit of this onion for the nachos. I'll show you later. And once that kind of takes, put all these mushrooms in there. And mushrooms take a little while to cook, so. Alright. Now again, you can't just throw this in there. The mushrooms will eat up the oil, so sometimes I'll add extra oil. Alright. We're just going to add a little seasoning. Gonna add a little bit of the Tony's. Add a little bit of this garlic. Kind of give it a little stir. Make sure it gets all over. Alright. I'm just gonna let that cook down for a little bit. Doesn't that look yummy?
I'm ready to tear this burger up.
Alright, so let's check on our burgers. As you can see, they've kind of plumped up a little bit. You don't want to press them down like that or anything like that, because you don't want all the natural juices to come out. So we're just going to turn it over. You want to grab the handle of the pan and flip it. See, it has a nice crust on that side. And you want to flip the other one over and let it cook on down. Doesn't that look gorgeous?
Yes.
Alright. They look so good. This is going to be awesome on top of this burger. I can toss it like the real chefs. Alright, so now we're going to take our lettuce and tomato. I'm going to take off a few pieces here. This will go on our burgers. And then we're just going to wash them. So we'll just wash this off. Yeah, can you see it? Good tap. And just rinse off our lettuce. And then we'll dry it off. Save this for the nachos. Alright. We'll take out our bun. So we'll just go ahead and push those down. They're a little thick, so a little hard to go down. Alright, while we wait on our burger to be done. Awesome, toast is ready. Well, now that we've placed the cheese on there, now we just need to put our mayo on our buns and put our lettuce and tomato on there, and we're all good to go. So now we're going to put mayo on our bun.
I'm ready to sink my teeth into these, Dana.
So now that I've cut up my lettuce and tomatoes and put mayo on the bun, we're gonna just put our hamburger patty there with our mushrooms and onions.
That looks good.
This is an easy, quick meal that's delicious. It only took all of maybe 10 to 15 minutes. Knife work took the longest. Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, that's good.
Next meal is the nachos. We're gonna grab the extra turkey meat that we had left over from the burgers. And we're gonna saute it in the skillet. We're gonna light this thingamajiggy over here. Pour a little bit of this olive oil in here for the onions that I have left over from before. Alright, you see how it's kind of spreading? That's what you want. I'm gonna drop the rest of these onions in here. Tad of this Tony's. Tad of the garlic. And we'll drop our meat in there. And just let it cook on out. And I'm gonna do the same thing. Sometimes people use cumin, but as long as you don't use a lot of this, you're good. I use more garlic than anything. I like it to be moist and flavorful. It's a little easy remedy. Only took all of 5 minutes. The meat's almost done. Let it cook a little bit longer. Let it brown a little bit. Got the onions in there for extra flavor. And now we're going to cut our lettuce and tomatoes. I will just peel off a few pieces. I'll just kind of crunch it down, make sure all the water's out. Put it back there. Take our knife and chop it up. So there's your lettuce for your nachos. Put on like a little salad. And then we'll chop. Be careful not to cut your hands. Oh, wrong side of the knife. And just cut across. And all the little pieces will come off. And I'm not a big fan of tomato like that, so I don't need that much. So we're just gonna use a little bit. Just cut a little bit more. Okay. Yeah. And our turkey meat is about done. You see how brown it is? Take some chips. I like the little mini ones, so I generally get those. But you can get whatever kind of tortilla chips you like. And we'll just slide our meat on there. And put half on my plate and half on Jamie's plate. And while the meat is hot, we're gonna add cheese to it. We'll add some sprinkled cheese. I like cheese. Now if you like, you can let the natural heat melt it, or you can put it in the microwave. Whatever you like, either one won't hurt. Alright, so we have our lettuce. Dollop of sour cream. And we put our pecani sauce in there. Okay, and then we have our avocado. If I can pick it up, it's like wow. Voila! It's not the prettiest plate in the world, but gets the job done. Only took all of 10 minutes.
Get in my belly.
All right, Jamie. I see you like the food.
Yeah, everything was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were right, Dana. We were able to make a meal that was cost efficient, time efficient, tastes good. I fooled with it. I can make it again. I had a great time.
Obviously. All right, well, next time you want to cook some meals, you know what to do.
Right. And it'll be good. So, I mean, it's like we both full, but you got a little left over on your plate, and it's like it's both ours, really. I mean, because we've been in this together. So you don't mind if I just go ahead and take yours to go, right? I mean, because you can't eat all that by yourself. You don't mind. Hold on. And then when I come back, I'm going to bring it back. You're so kind, baby. You really are. You don't want this. You want me to leave the avocado? I'll leave the avocado.
Bye, Jamie.
Bye, baby.